In the bustling streets of ancient Athens, a peculiar physician named Callias was known far and wide for his unconventional methods. The city was abuzz with whispers about his mysterious and highly controversial treatment: bloodletting. People from all walks of life sought Callias's expertise, and despite their apprehensions, desperation often led them to his doorstep. One hot summer day, a distraught mother named Lysandra arrived at Callias's clinic with her ailing daughter, Euphemia. Euphemia was a pale and frail girl, plagued by a mysterious and relentless illness that had left her bedridden for months. No other physician in Athens had been able to provide any relief. Callias greeted Lysandra with a compassionate smile, his eyes sparkling with an air of confidence. He carefully examined Euphemia's frail form, noting the swollen glands and feverish flush on her cheeks. As he assessed her condition, he explained his unconventional approach. "Madam," Callias began, "I practice the ancient art of bloodletting, a technique that can release harmful humors from the body. It may appear unusual, but trust me, it has worked wonders for countless patients." Desperation clouded Lysandra's judgment, and with a trembling nod, she agreed to let Callias proceed. He selected a slender lancet and a small basin, preparing to draw blood from Euphemia's delicate arm. The room was filled with tension as the tiny droplets of crimson life trickled into the basin. Euphemia grimaced in pain, her frail body trembling. Days turned into weeks, and Euphemia's condition took a turn for the worse. Her cheeks grew paler, and her strength waned. Lysandra's hope began to fade, and the townsfolk whispered that Callias was nothing more than a charlatan. But Callias remained steadfast. He insisted that the process required time, that the body needed to purge itself of its affliction slowly. Lysandra, though filled with doubt, had no other choice but to trust him. Then, one fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the Athenian horizon, Euphemia stirred in her bed. Her eyes, once dull, now sparkled with life. A rosy flush returned to her cheeks, and her energy surged like a mighty river. Lysandra couldn't believe her eyes. Euphemia was not only awake, but radiating with newfound vitality. Tears of joy streamed down her cheeks as she embraced her daughter. Word quickly spread throughout Athens about Euphemia's miraculous recovery. Skeptics turned into believers, and Callias's reputation soared to unprecedented heights. Patients traveled from far and wide, seeking his unconventional expertise. Callias continued to practice bloodletting, meticulously selecting the right patients and saving countless lives. Over the years, he developed a keen intuition for the practice, often discerning which ailments could be cured through this mysterious art and which could not. But as his fame grew, so did the scrutiny. Some accused him of exploiting the vulnerable and gullible, while others whispered that he had made a pact with dark forces to achieve his results. In the end, Callias' story became a legend in Athens, a tale of both hope and skepticism. The debate over bloodletting's effectiveness raged on for centuries, but for those whose lives had been saved, Callias remained a beacon of unconventional healing, a physician who had dared to defy convention and had sometimes succeeded against all odds.